Muslims by Kristen, Kelsey, and Summer. What is the reason that the second wave of immigrants left their country, and what country were they originally from? What are the 5 pillars of Islam? Why is it hard for Muslim women to find jobs in the U.S.?
Unapologetic.
Oppressed. Overwhelmed.
Angry. I want to say frustrated.
Uncomfortable.
The only word that really comes to mind is tired.
Depressed. Honestly, just very depressed.
Tension. I'm sad. I'm frightened. I'm angry. I'm hurt.
I'm worried. I'm worried to see what happens as this rhetoric keeps escalating, because it's like each of these presidential candidates, each of these public figures, each of these news agencies feels like they're trying to one-up each other to be more and more anti-Muslim or more Islamophobic or more divisive or more racist. Really, it feels like they're playing a game of racist chicken.
Muslims make up 1/5 of the world's population. Between 2.8 and 7 million are in the U.S. Muslims were in America before Columbus was, and even went with him on his voyages. The majority of these Muslims are indigenous Muslims and are African American. Majority of the Muslims who came during this time were poor and uneducated. The first wave of immigrants are known as a corps of immigrants due to the fact that they were the first ones to leave. They came over from Balad al-Sham, which today is known as Jordan, Lebanon, Palestine, and Syria. Other immigrants came from Turkey, Asia, and Albania. This wave started after World War II. During the war, there was a lot of political and social unrest in the Middle East and in North Africa. A second reason they left is due to the partition of Palestine and the State of Israel that took place in the 1940s. This group of immigrants were well educated, something that differed from the first wave. This is the last wave and is still going on to this day. This group came from Egypt, North Africa, Pakistan, India, and a few other Muslim countries. Some of these immigrants are from oil-rich countries that want their Muslims to be educated for their business. They also play leadership roles in their home country. Muslims have established communities in almost every country. They have built and purchased over 600 mosques and Islamic centers. Have an established organization that was established in 1963. Around 2 million Muslims travel to Makkah every day. Muslims believe in one God, Allah, and that Muhammad is a prophet and messenger. Muhammad was 40 years old and living in Makkah when the Quran revealed the Arabic language that was revealed through Gabriel the angel. The 5 pillars of Muslim faith is the framework of the religion. First, they had the Declaration of Faith, or the Shahada. This simply states that I bear witness that there is no one worthy of worship except God, Allah, and that Muhammad is his messenger and servant. Second is a prayer of Salat. This is where they pray 5 times a day, at dawn, noon, mid-afternoon, sunset, and nightfall. Third is the fasting. Every year in the month of Ramadan, all Muslims fast from light until sunset. During this fasting, no food, drink, or intercourse is allowed. Next is Islam giving to zakat. In the Islam's faith, all things belong to God, and the wealth by men is held in trust. This is a contribution that is collected and distributed to the poor and needy. Lastly is a pilgrimage or Hajj. This is an annual pilgrimage to the Kaaba, the holy sanctuary of Makkah. It's performed at least once in a lifetime as long as he or she is in good health. While Muslims enjoy the freedom they have in the USA, Muslims feel animosity towards how they live and their beliefs. Muslims are disturbed that people believe that their religion is referred to as Muhammadism. That is not the case. Their religion is referred as Islam, and Muslims follow the teaching of the Quran. Just as Christians are followers of Jesus Christ, Muslims are not followers of Muhammad. Along with Christianity and Judaism and the Abrahamic traditions, Islam is also. Muslims feel that they are left out when religion is being discussed to the Judeo-Christian tradition. Muslims would one day like to see more involvement and participation with faith. Even though Muslims have religious freedom, it is hard for Muslims to express their religion. On Fridays, Muslims have their Friday prayer. For women, it is custom for them to cover their heads with a scarf or hijab. Most businesses in the U.S. do not accept that due to their dress code, making it hard for Muslim women to find a job.
The most common question I get asked in terms of the most obvious thing you see when you look at me. Why do you wear hijab? I will explain it to you in the simplest of words that everyone can understand, and of course with kindness. Let's start off on the most important note, shall we? I wear the hijab because it is one of the commandments of God, Allah, ordained for me, a Muslim woman. Now, before some of you may get a bit ignorant, I'd like to add that the hijab was not only ordained for Muslim women. Oh no, but for Christian women, Jewish women, even all women. Oh no, you say? Then how come non-Muslim women want to wear the hijab? For example, when in a faith or searching for a faith, when experimenting with trying on the hijab, these women feel good when doing so, even if it is just to experiment. To continue on to my point, why do I wear hijab? I'll sum it up for you in 2 easy points. Point number 1, liberation. Oh yes, indeed, like the opposite word, compression. When I say liberate, I mean being viewed upon my intellect. Yes, my brain, who I am as a person, my qualities, my actions, my words. Point number 2, wearing it being a commandment of God. My feelings of wearing one every day has broadened my perspective upon this lovely garment. Beauty I feel and the comfort, the stares I get. Yes, the stares. The wondering eyes I get staring upon my head for the garment it is clothed with. The comfort I feel in that is bliss. Knowing that I'm being stared at for something other than my body is a great feeling, which portion of society you can get, because the more reveal your body, the more worth you have, right? Well, according to society, that is. At the end of the day, the opinion that weighs the most is with Allah,